Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
And people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Irving to Jordan. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. To Leonard. And finishes strong. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Leonard. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. George. Not that time. He misses. Screen coming. Gets a look. Can't hit. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. To Irving. 4-3.
To number 40, that's his first personal foul.
Kyrie Irving is going to get 3 shots here. A career 87% from the line. First one goes down.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Second of 3. Got it.
For the Nets, number 2, Torian Prince. And number 12, Joe Harris.
Almost settles for a 2-3 trip. To Beverly. Oh, he had it. Jordan to Irving. Kyrie Irving. 2 of 4 now.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Leonard. The drive right to the basket. A pass stolen by the Nets. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Jordan. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
George to the basket, but it won't go. Nets have the basketball. Irving tosses. Irving to Durant. Fires the three. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Williams. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Williams. Shot from the lane won't go. To Irving. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Fires the three, and the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard. To Beverly. From long range, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. First quarter's complete. The Nets have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Kevin Durant. He's 2 for 2 now.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Whoops. That won't go. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Up 6. He shoots. And a putback slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
From the painted area, won't go down. Durant across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kevin Durant, a couple of free throws on the way. Career 88% from the line. Notch down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Williams across the timeline. They find themselves down 10. Durant with the basketball up top. We're a minute into the second quarter. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. George against KD. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Paul George has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Dinwiddie into the front court. The lead stands at 9. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Paul George, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest, and hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Clippers have it. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Leonard. George to Leonard. Gets it at the top of the key. George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Irving to Durant. Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Leonard. Paul George. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Clippers have the basketball. Williams to Leonard.
Well, let's flip.
Slams slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Clippers have got it. Leonard. Textbook defense. Durant across the timeline. Leads just a point. Knocked loose. And the slam.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's now 4 for 6.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Williams. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
To Jordan. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Leonard to George. Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
PG lets it fly. Paul George, now 4 for 9. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's the Clippers with the possession now to Paul George. Driving right to the basket. To George. Paul George. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Durant with the basketball up top. The margin standing now at 7. To Irving. Here comes the screen. Irving. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kevin Durant, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 75% so far tonight. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Paul George. Leonard. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Irving to Durant. Gets to the basket and scores.
Right back to you.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
In a flash, scores at the rim. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 22, Maurice Harkless. Into the game for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 2, Torian Prince.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. DeAndre Jordan sends. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Leonard. Jumper's good.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year. Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
The assist from number 22, Maurice Harkless.
Irving. To Jordan, down low. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
To Jordan. Gets it in the left corner. For 3. Off the iron. No good. To Leonard. Count the basket inside.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 00.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Leonard buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Durant here against Harkless. Ah, the monster stuff.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Paul George, 4-2, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kyrie with the rock. To Jordan with a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Screen coming. Off the pro hop, strong footwork.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Clippers so far. Oakland basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Williams. Down for Harkless. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Another chance. Shot from the lane won't go.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for Brooklyn, number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
To Leonard. Tough make through traffic.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4.